Thermodynamics is the study of energy, and that includes how much energy is in food. A calorimeter is a measuring device that determines how many calories are in a given sample of food. And that is determined by actually burning the food in a combustion reaction. In chemistry, we use the word combustion as a fancy word for burning. This energy is reported in units of nutritional calories, which is equal to a kilocalorie. Remember that the nutritional calorie we say has a capital C, and that's equal to 1,000 calories with a lowercase c. On the slide is a graphic of a calorimeter. It is a metal container which has a small little chamber inside it that is surrounded by water, and in that small chamber there is an ignition wire that causes the food to catch on fire in the presence of oxygen, and the water absorbs all the heat that is given off, and by this change in temperature we can determine how much energy the food contains. Nowadays, we don't necessarily burn food anymore. We just determine how many grams of carbohydrates, protein, or fat are in a given sample of food. We know that for every gram of carbohydrate, 4 calories or 4 nutritional calories are formed when that carbohydrate is burned. The same for protein, and for fat, we get 9 kilocalories or nutritional calories for every gram that is burned. So when we determine how many calories are in a sample of food, we take the grams of carbohydrates and multiply that by 4, the grams of protein, multiply that by 4, and the grams of fat and multiply that by 9. And we sum those together to get the total number of calories. So here are some common foods that we may eat, as well as their carbohydrate, protein, and fat content. And if you choose any of these foods, you can take the grams of carbohydrate, multiply it by 4, grams of protein, multiply it by 4, grams of fat, multiply it by 9, add it together, and you'll get the calories in that food.